Milwaukee after the Bucks were humiliated in Game 2 by the Nets. Giannis struggling big time, down 2-zip. But last night, he had it going. Fourth quarter, tied at 74. There he is. Boom. Giannis knocking down a jumper finish with 33. Bucks by 2. Just over 2 minutes to play. We're tied at 78. Low scoring. Chris Middleton. Oh, he was great last night. 35 and 15. Bucks by 2. A buck and a half left in the game. Tied at 80. Kevin Durant gets it back, knocks it down. He had 30. The Nets a 3-point lead. Less than 15 seconds to go. Bucks down by 1. Where are you going? For the biggest basket of the game. Oh, Drew Holiday, spinorama. He had just 9 points, but that's the biggest bucket of the Milwaukee season. They got a 1-point lead. Nets can try to go for the win. Wait a minute, where's this going? Almost a turnover. Somehow it winds up in the hands of Brown. That's a wild shot. Not what they were looking for. They would have to foul. Chris Middleton knocks down 2. 2 seconds left. 3-point game. All James can do is watch. Where are you going for the shot? Kevin Durant, not a great look, and it doesn't go. Bucks win 86-83. The Nets series lead is now 2-1, and there are 2 places to look for the solution last night, and it was those 2, Giannis and Chris Middleton, combining to score 68 of Milwaukee's 86 points last night. That's over 79%. It is the highest percentage of a team's points scored in a playoff game by any duo in NBA history. So that's how good they were last night. And here is the beginning of our basketball insight this morning. P.J. and Big Perk, good enough to get up with us this morning. Thanks, guys. Big Perk, I will start with you because we've been going back and forth in this whole thing. How did Milwaukee do it last night?
Well, they mixed it up, Greeny. They got physical. They didn't come with that cute and sassy type mentality. They got it out the mud last night. They touched them up. They roughed it up. They made it a physical game. Look, you cannot afford to go into this game and try to get into a cute and sassy game with this Brooklyn Nets team. You're going to lose. But the Milwaukee Bucks, they came out with a different type of mindset. They hung their hats on the defensive end. They made the Nets uncomfortable, and they contested a lot of their shots. Look, they didn't hope that they missed. They made them miss. And this is how you got to beat the Nets. You got to grind it out. You got to get it out the mud, and the Milwaukee Bucks did just that.
They did. And, P.J., you said on this show yesterday that Milwaukee's defense, particularly at the three-point line, was going to be the key. And they did the job last night. Mm-hmm. Is that the recipe? Can they ride that all the way to a huge comeback and winning the series?
Well, it's a start, Greeny, but they need some offense, too. I mean, if you'd told me they were going to score 86 points again, they scored 86 the last game and got beat by about 40. This time they scored 86, and they won because of that right there. There was pressure on the three-point shooters. The Nets, who'd been lighting them up from outside, shot 8 for 32 from the three-point line because just what Perk was talking about. They felt him. They were physical. They got into him. They made him work. Even the last shot right here, you saw P.J. Tucker working. Yeah, that's a huge step in doing that, but they need to make some threes themselves. Chris Middleton was 3 for 6, Greeny. The rest of the team was 3 for 25 from 3. Next time, I think Bud will try the three-point line on both ends of the basket. There's the physical Giannis. We didn't see that. Right at him, to the rim. He got physical in the paint. It made a big difference. Brook Lopez keyed the defense. 6 blocks for the big guy. Get that out of there, Kyrie. You're not in my house. Huge difference. But here's the man, Chris Middleton. Everybody said he couldn't play. He can play. He delivered last night. Not just the points and the big free throws at the end. 15 boards on top of that. He played like the all-star that he is.
And Big Perk, let's talk about that for a minute, because Giannis and Chris Middleton were significantly questioned after a terrible first 2 games, particularly Game 2. What did they show you by coming out and playing that way last night, Perk?
That they have a different type of mindset, that they're able to overcome adversity. And they did that last night. Chris Middleton, right, he was in his bag. You saw him where he wasn't hesitant. He didn't have any doubt. He was shooting his shot with confidence. And Giannis, he got out early in transition. This is where Giannis flourished well. Getting out early, attacking the paint, not settling for jump shots. Look, The Brooklyn Nets love when Giannis hit a jump shot. You know why? Because they try to bait him into taking more. Right here, Chris Middleton was getting to his spot, sizing guys up, coming off the screen, knowing what he was going to do with the basketball and delivering in great fashion. And like Coach P.J. said, he had 15 boards. This is at the shooting guard position. So you could tell he had it on his mind to go out here and get this win.
So the other day, Perk, both you and I thought this series was over. I'm not afraid to admit it. And now the Bucks play their way back in with an impressive performance. Game 4 is Sunday, Big Perk. Who wins it?
The Milwaukee Bucks is going to win it. But look, it's still TBD, Greeny, okay, to be determined. All right, look, I'm not putting my faith in Giannis. I'm not going there just yet. Kevin Durant is still the best player in this series, and he's still the best player in the world today. And Kyrie Irving is not going to shoot 9 for 22. I think the Milwaukee Bucks are going to shoot the ball better from 3. I think the crowd is going to rally behind the role players. I think P.J. Tucker is going to continue to be a force. He's going to knock down shots. I see the Milwaukee Bucks winning this game 4.
What do you think, P.J.?
I think they can win it. They just need to play offense. They need to defend the way they defended last night, and they need somebody else needs to make some shots, Greeny. They're not going to win with 86 points again, I don't think.
We mentioned it. Drew Holiday had a quiet night, but he did have the big bucket on the. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.